Hello, folks. Welcome back. Today, I would like to get into more of a serious topic and just kind of discuss some of my thoughts that I've had recently, as this is a time of year where things get very difficult for me mentally. Now, here in New England, it is now winter, not officially speaking, but it now gets dark at about 4 p.m., 4:15 p.m. And with that darkness comes a bout of seasonal depression for me that I always suffer from year to year. And this year, I feel it has been no different so far. And we're barely into winter. There's snow on the ground. It is cold. It definitely impacts my mood. And the past couple of months, not so much this month, thank God, but the past couple of months at work have been a little stressful. I've had a bit of work to do and a bit of unpredictability factored into my job, just with the projects that I've had to drop and pick up and do some work for. And has it stressed me out? Yes, it has. I have felt a lot of very negative feelings in the last few months, such as stress, anxiety, panic, maybe a bit of depression or just a bit of sadness, loneliness, just feeling like I'm stuck in a box or I'm stuck in a cage and there's not much I can do about it. I spend most of the time indoors and most of the time either in a laboratory setting or walking around a production warehouse at my site or at a desk. And the desk really kills me because I'm just sitting there kind of stewing away. And I understand I am doing work that is quote unquote important. However, there are times where I just feel I don't know what my direction is going to be in life. And I'm showing up to this job merely to get paid and get my benefits and go home and make a few relationships with people as well that could help me out later on, which I'm very appreciative for. But that's to say, this job is far from perfect. It is still a job. All jobs come with bullshit. I think we all know this. But lately, just with the shift in the season, me showing up to this job has definitely taken a toll on my mental health and made me quite burnt out. I will say it's nice that now we're kind of getting into the holidays. I'm going to be taking some time off. I'm going to be hopefully coming to this and putting some more work into this and to some other creative projects I have as well, such as drawings, paintings, writing that I'm considering doing, things of that sort. I got some more stuff in the pipes, guys. It's just kind of been delayed. And that's the thing no one tells you about working a full-time job, is that if you have any kind of creative things or things you want to do on the side, they severely get sidelined just because you got to show up to this job every day and put in possibly like minimum 40 hours a week, if not more. And it's tough. I work a fair commute away from my job, and I live a fair commute away from my job, and this definitely takes a toll on me, as well as I gotta spend 45, 50 plus minutes in a car every day driving through traffic, potentially driving at night where there's no sunlight out, and it definitely takes a toll on my mental health. And I've just felt burnt out recently. I suppose this is why I don't upload maybe as consistently as I'd like, and I also don't have much time to do many other things. So the wee hours I do get outside of work, I need to spend doing things like chores, errands, taking care of myself, going to the gym, doing hobbies, doing things I enjoy, doing adult things like budgeting and trying to figure out ways to save money to hopefully someday move out of my parents' house when I feel ready. And just, like, I don't have the most time to really put towards this YouTube thing. I really wish I could more and I could have just more freedom to do what I want on here and speak more in my mind and maybe flesh out some ideas some more. But at the moment, I just can't, which is a bummer, because I really like making these videos and I've kind of gotten back in the swing of things recently. And I know I don't really get many views or have much of a viewer base quite yet, but I'm really trying to grow it. I really want to display more of like my humor and more just my weird side of things, and kind of differentiate myself from just these run-of-the-mill commentary YouTubers you see just playing Call of Duty, old Call of Duty, talking about my life sucks, or oh, my life is so good, I'm so successful, oh, I make all this money. Like, no, bro, that's not my life. My life is honestly just kind of imperfect. I'm not gonna say it's bad. I'm not gonna say it's like peachy keen though either, but I think I'm doing pretty good for myself. I've at least got a stable job. I got a roof over my head via my parents. I got food. I'm saving money. Like, I'm actually doing pretty damn good, but I still live in my childhood bedroom, which honestly, it feels like I'm a bird kind of outgrowing its cage, right? Like, I've been living my whole life, 23 years of it, in some form or factor in this room, and now it just kind of feels like this is my prison cell and I can't really leave. And it's not bad because, like I said, I have shelter, I have a place to stay, and I'm very appreciative of it. But when you've been somewhere for so long, you just feel so pent up, and there's all these emotions going through your head, like, why am I still here? Like, why can't I go out and see the world? But unfortunately, we're just in a time right now where I guess it's not really an option. I'm kind of just more surviving than anything. And I don't know, man. I'm trying to navigate this burnout and these negative emotions as much as possible. I can tell you guys a little bit about how I'm doing that. I've been journaling every day, or most days, for better part of a year now, and I feel that this has really helped me just manage my emotions and get them down on a piece of paper. Whether I have good days, bad days, I want to set goals for myself. There's things I need to do, things I want to get done. I can write that down and internalize it. I don't know, I want to get ideas out, or I want to just put something on the page, and it's completely my own and completely in my own domain. No one can control it. It's not like work where you got to do things by their standards and do it by the book. You can kind of just do it your own way. I highly implore anybody out there, if you're reading or if you're watching this, like, please go start a journal and go start writing just about whatever you want, or drawing. It doesn't have to be writing. Some days I draw, or some days I just, free form it, maybe do some more creative type writing, or maybe try to make a little poem or like a rap or something like that. Yeah, that sounds weird, but you can make it your own, dude. That's the whole point of it. Like, it should be like that, because I feel like you should have things in your life that other people can't control and are entirely in your own creative domain, like this YouTube channel, for instance. But anyway, yeah, that's just something I've been doing for the better part of a year, and it's definitely helped manage my emotions. I'm thinking of making a longer form video on this just to discuss it more in depth. This is just kind of an off the cuff rant. Other things I've been doing recently, I recently got back into therapy, and I gotta say, it has been very, very helpful for myself. I know I kind of neglected my mental health in that capacity for a while, and now that I actually have health insurance thanks to my job, I can take advantage of that and actually go to a professional to speak to them about how I really feel, good, bad, what I want to work on, things I want to recognize better in my life, coping strategies. And it doesn't hurt having somebody there that I can talk to that, actually gives a shit and gets paid to give a shit about me. Like, I could rant to my friends and my colleagues and parents, whatever, all the live long day, but eventually there's only so much they can do and so much they want to hear, that going to someone as a professional just helps so much more. And I gotta say, this has definitely helped me just be more mindful to some behaviors, and I paired this with the writing, bringing a journal there and just making some notes, and it's definitely helped. I gotta say, guys, mental health can be just as important as physical health. I know some of these old farts don't really recognize that, but I think we, as the newer generation, millennials, Gen Z, and onwards, we really got to recognize and bring up the importance of people's mental health and caring for other people in their time of need, because mental turmoil can seriously take an effect on you I would know this as I actually kind of suffered a bit of a panic attack at work recently. I won't get too much into it and what happened behind the scenes, but yeah, just a lot of things were happening at once. I was very overstimulated. I felt like I was letting people down. And yeah, I just kind of broke down crying. There were some other things going on in my personal life. And yeah, you can definitely, it's like a dam that bursts. You can definitely get hit sometimes with these things. And that was just kind of a cue for me to get back into the therapy and get my mental health back in check. I'm also just getting a psychological evaluation for various mental disorders, as I think me and many other people kind of suffer from these, whether it be ADHD or some kind of autism or OCD, or I don't really know what it is. I feel like I have a combination of some mental things that I kind of want to get better properly diagnosed. And that's not to say like, oh yeah, I'm going to go on meds, all these meds straight away and just really screw myself. But I'm considering the possibility of some meds for just my anxiety and for other negative emotions that I need help regulating. We will see what happens, but I at least have the therapy to help me with this once I get better diagnosed with these issues. And I think that's important too. And if you have the resources to actually get these checked out, I believe that's an important thing, and you shouldn't neglect that part of your mental health either. I really hadn't been sleeping very good for a couple of months and got that checked out, and I ended up getting a very mild prescription prescribed to me just for some nighttime only anxiety meds. And I gotta say, after sleeping better again, I finally have this like mental clarity back that is just so nice, and it's amazing, man. Like now I actually feel like I have the energy to come back to this YouTube thing and start putting my thoughts on these videos again. I appreciate y'all for listening to the rant, and I just wanted to conclude with the final message that you should take care of your mental health. It is very important, and if you are struggling in any way, shape, or form, you can get help. If you are having thoughts about extreme depression or self-harm or anything like that, you can always call 988. That is the National Crisis Hotline, and I don't wish to see anybody in my life taken away by something like that. So please take care of your mental health and your loved ones' mental health this holiday season. Keep keeping yourself busy and doing positive things for yourself and taking care of yourself, so we may get through this winter together and ultimately come out stronger. If any of you would like to reach out to me personally, I'll drop my email below in the bio. If you are struggling, I would love to hear from you guys, get some more engagement on these, although I know no one really watches these videos. But either way, guys, this has been Maelstrom. I wish you all a very nice day, and please take care.